Jamil, just what is the shutout, first since 2011 in the program? What does it mean to this defense after what you guys have put in?
It's exciting. It's exciting, but at the end of the day, we're going to enjoy the win. I would say tonight, but this morning. But just be focused on week 3 or the bye week, and then come back ready for our first Big Ten test. But I would have to give props to the offense as well too, because without the offense putting up points and killing the time of possession there for a little bit, we wouldn't have had time to rest. So it's all about complementary football.
Jamil, given all the changes that were made on defense, what do you feel like this unit has proven through 2 weeks?
Just that we can be consistent, that we are learning how to win, how to also respond to, because I think while there's also a good test of how you respond to adversity, there's also a test of how you respond to success as well too. And I guess we had a little bit of that in the first game. So our biggest deal from Coach Henny and Coach Newell and Lynn too and the whole defensive staff was just how we're going to respond to quote unquote some success, even though we feel like we could have did things much better. So I think we did pretty good of that today, but we got to keep moving forward.
Lake, talk about the tight ends being such a big part of the offense now compared to the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's exciting, to get, bigger tight end sets, more 11, more 12. I think it's beneficial to have a tight end on the field because defenses won't know if you have a good tight end, if y'all are passing, running. So it's been good. I'm excited that we got to get the younger guys some run. I know they were really excited about that. Playing in your first college game is a big deal for Walker, and Kate's still feeling it out a little bit. So I think getting like a second half for both of them was really good for them.
Lake, when you were rehabbing, was this something that the coaching staff talked to you about? Like, hey, get healthy, and then you're going to have a bigger role. Can you just talk about the offseason?
Not necessarily. They kind of saw what mindset I brought into rehab, and they weren't like, you need to be back by then to do this. I just knew I had to work really hard to get back, and if I got back in time for the season, me and Miller had a good connection, and he likes a lot of tight end stuff in the offense, so I knew it would be beneficial to me. But they were never pressuring me to come back. They were always really supportive of me because they know ACL rehab can be demoralizing.
Is it fair to say that with Miller as the starting quarterback, that's why the tight ends are being utilized more, or is it just you being another year?
It probably plays a part in it. I think just also having a bigger room of a lot of guys that can bring something to the table helps. It's probably the best tight end room I've been around since I've been here. Kind of just, we have a really deep room, so I think that helps. I think it helps with Miller too. Because, at the end of the day, we're going to call what the QB likes. So.
Lake, when was it clear that this offense was going to use the tight end more? Clear to you?
We kind of just go week in, week out. I'm not going into this season thinking, I'm getting used a lot more. I think I'm just, in position to make plays, and I've been happy to do that. But, it's just still the beginning of the season. We got a lot of work to do.
Jamil, this obviously two very different offenses, but this defense had some trouble at times with Bryson Barnes when you guys saw him against Utah last year. It looked like you guys were very aware of keeping him in the pocket, keeping him contained. Just what was kind of different, this time around with how you guys kind of approached game planning for him?
It was just all about just keeping them bottled in, keeping constant pressure, but also just maintaining disciplined rush lanes. And just playing our game, really. Running quarterbacks, you only have 11 people on the field. So when it comes to like zone reads and gap schemes running the quarterback, all of those one-time plays that you may not see every game, you got to just take the punches and keep going, just rally to the ball, and that's what we did best tonight.
Jamil, what's your perspective? What's the biggest area of this defense is growing or taking a jump from last year? Is there one area that you just really notice it's a stark change?
Physicality. For sure, but we can also be much better, myself included. I'm just not satisfied though. I know what we are gonna do. So I'm just excited, but I'm not satisfied, but I'm excited at the same time.
Did you get a chance to say hi to Aaron?
I didn't. I seen him before the game, but I couldn't spot him after the game. We've seen him at practice before, so.
It felt like there was a moment there, I think in the third quarter, that the pass rush kind of flipped. Hadn't had a sack up to that point, but one series, you guys had two, and it kind of flowed like that the rest of the game. What do you think contributed to that flip?
just like I said, just maintaining the rush lanes and just staying consistent to the teaching and the game plan that we put in all week. And I mean, one thing about the game of football and a lot of other games is you gotta let the game come to you. Like you can't like really force sacks. Like I mean, it just like if you see how they started the game off, I mean, kudos to them. They knew that they had to get it out fast, just to get some rhythm going for the quarterback. So I mean, that's really what you see in a lot of games nowadays. So we just did good at just keep going at the game plan.
Let's do one more.
Jamil, you talked about it earlier in the week. What's different about Eric Gentry? How special has he been for this defense the first couple games?
Yeah, he's EG is like energy just bottled up, and I'm excited for him. I'm excited for Anthony Lucas. I'm excited for a lot of guys. Even kudos to Lake. I mean, I've experienced the ACL tear for my junior year, and I know how, like he said, how demoralizing it can be. So shout out to him and everybody else on the team who's battled through a lot of stuff, not even just physically, but mentally, spiritually, whatever the case may be. So I'm just excited for all those guys, but special shout out to EG.